active very early on, but the Bloodseeker, if he itemizes correctly, he can go late game too. The problem is this Morphling eventually takes over. He just takes over eventually. Even if it might not be that great on your win condition, because he might do a couple of things which will put him out of position, you know, in a situation in which he really can't afford that.
Being out of position, Fishman. He just poked his head out for a second to see what's up, and it's going to cost him.
He's very fast, but also very squishy.
Yeah, and Tree Grasp, kind of, Nature's Grasp, rather, kind of counters out US movement speed. It's the 10-3 to the 17-7. And as I say that, Bat Rider in the bot lane, he gets caught out. Blood Right plus some rundown from Fishman.
Yeah, that's the third stacks. He's getting a ton of them because of them.
It is one of those situations, right? You just blame your upper player.
What do you mean one of those situations? Every situation is like that. Just blame,
yeah,
people.
but some of them are easier, right, Liz? Like, you know when you get a game winners and Bloodseeker, you're like, yep, that's totally his fault.
Don't play, no tail.
Tail's dead.
That's it. Yeah.
He's too fast, he'll move away.
I think Dota ruined me as a person overall, you know? I was able
I used to be a good boy.
I was able to accept my mistakes, you know? You know, like, no one's perfect, but now I just blame a random person on the street when something's up.
Okay. I mean, that wasn't really mistakes from Sumail, or maybe it was.
Hey,
I think it was. You want to know what was, Liz? Even though they got the kill and return, the reason that kill happened is because it was back-to-back disarms from the Pangolier.
Right, at that point, right?
Yeah, you know, like, have you seen the It's Quagmire skip? It's just like that. It's just like a little tune for him.
Bottom lane, is he gonna fall? Yep. They get Chrysalis.
Let's prospect.
They do get that pick off, and Sumail finishes the top tower. And oh no, the Hellbear is wreaking havoc. He'll move in if he just claps. Easy clap, easy kill. 5 up is gone. Good swashbuckle.
Oh man, this lane.
I mean, it's not just it's all the lanes, right? Because you know you kept mentioning the CS in the mid. Did you ever click over the network? Because Thompson's ahead.
Is under attack.
So much regen has been funneled out by Dendi. He hasn't felt that in control of the damage. It's 3 points in that waveform.
Yeah. That's the first stage though. Maybe he can use it to rotate top. It looks like No-Tail might fall here.
He says, okay, that's fine. I mean, I know No-Tail is getting a little bit rich and frisky. He's not quite a POS3 net worth, but he's worth
That's
something.
so much. That's so much. You just rotated the quap. Maybe they can get mid one though on the bottom lane instead.
TP, panic, and too late.
Radiant structures are
It's a good attack.
With the Hawk flying through, that's a possibility. You know what they like to do when they're caused, Liz. They like to hit creeps.
He's giving vision. He has thirst on. 5 up? Ah. Yeah, he tried to go for that.
Yeah, he saw it for a moment when he went full agi, but immediately tops and just feels like he's baiting him all the time. Nice snipe from the Korra.
I believe that was, yeah, that was No-Tail's Tranquil Boost that he killed there.
Let boy for a while. Oh, he's got everyone in the mid lane. But nothing to catch. Other than the center.
Another thing is, if you consider that Morphling is kinda AFK right now and you don't really want to fight with him, or they do, they're smoking up.
Scrap that, they're going, they're ready. Shape shift. In they go.
Look at that Centaur.
Tonight, baby. Yeah, the Centaur Primal Roar, the ink swells straight away. Nice interruption coming out from the 5 up. Soulbind, Overgrowth's going to be there. No one close enough to link Pangolier together. The Rupture's going to be thrown out though. And he finally links towards the end. Enchantress goes down first. There's going to be a TP out by Lycan. As he says, no Rupture, go ham, boys. Mid one will do exactly that as he chases on the 5 up. They'll be able to find that kill and moving away from Bloodseeker quickly. He does throw down the Blood Right, but mid one able to sidestep it as he starts the Firefly. Will TP out and away. They force a buyback out of Fishman, and well, with a howl, Fishman is going to be a dieback. Dies to the creeps from the Lycan. And
this is something that happens. Yeah.
I was going to say, he didn't TP back to base. He just TP'd to the tier 1. They're going to keep going.
Yeah. Thompson has Invisirune as well here, so he might catch someone out.
Oh,
he sees
the Jaws beam tune.
He didn't see Dendi, but Saxa should scout. Did he?
I think he did. I think he glimpsed him. It looked like it.
Yeah.
But you don't jump Dendi there anyway, right? Because you can get away. You've got no overgrowth. Adaptive strike level 1.
That was such a sad roar, by the way. Roaring that poor dominated creep just so he's able to...
Nah, he should go for it. Inkswell is actually scaring away. They don't even get the tower. The damage done is huge straight away. Beastmaster goes down. Bloodseeker as well. The overgrowth thrown out. And all of a sudden, you are 2 heroes down if you're bait. You need to get the hell out. Topson will chase forward. He says, I don't need to buy the Arcana silly. I can just get it from Dendy. And he'll move forward and find another.
Damn, he just turns into that qual, blinks stack, gives them that damage they needed, and blinks forward. And I thought that it was Bait that are going to take a tower. But OG, they turn it so quickly, and this could be Rush. Necros are up for a pretty long time. 30 seconds left remaining on them. You can go into the pit.
Yeah,
Pop has ulti. Pop has ulti, and Rolling Thunder is up in 8 seconds. So if they go fast enough, yeah, if they go fast enough, they would contest this. Rolling Thunder, here it comes.
And he goes. Hey boys, what's up? Big chip gets activated, Blood Right thrown down, Sonic Wave. They actually get their hands on the Aegis and the kill for Rose. But Pangler is going to die from this. They have nothing left in the chamber. They actually need to get out. Mid one. On the hunt. He says, I'm done. Goes back down to the low ground. 5 up. Won't even have to give his life for this. Lasso is thrown out. Thompson is busy healing far away from the fight. But Fishman is going to fall. OG are a little bit too stacked here. Stack is going to be brought down. Sumel starts to pop against 5 up. Waveform 4 for Thompson. Can't find a target. Instead, mid one being chased. The body block from No Tail though. Will take the life of the bat right. Cheeky little git won't let him die. And Thompson sidesteps to silence. He has got a waveform, so he's not a target anymore. And it looks like that might be all that they get. Waveform in. Thompson's actually going for more here, but the disarm's going to come out onto the Lycan so he can't attack. Inkswell forward. We've seen this before and we'll see it again, but they push him away. Bloodseeker low enough, stunned up for long enough that he has no health left. He will fall, and the tier 1 still stands.
Oh, that was a good counterplay by Bait, I think. Well, all things considered, yeah, Bloodseeker did die in the end, but they defend Rosh, they kill Rosh, and they take Aegis, which is massive when you're playing versus Lycan Morphling. To not allow, it's a long time coming. If he manages to jump on top of Morphling, you know, maybe he can even take him down alone. It helps with Lycan, with the Batrider obviously as well.
The problem is if you jump in and get silenced by No Tail straight away, considering how he's been playing Scream, he's on point. Instead, they jump first. The last two Beastmaster, he's already gone. Thompson's fine. He says, Orchid. Lol, what's that item? What does that do? Sumel forces out the Rupture once again. So well played by him there. Make sure that there's no threat to anyone else now. Because all he wants to do is stand still and hit buildings anyway. Thompson does become the Queen of Pain. Buyback forced out from the Beastmaster, and they'll look to retreat. Last hero wants a target. He doesn't have any Primal Roar to throw out for 15 more seconds. Just wants to try and use the slow. Saxo's caught in the face, will be caught off and killed. In the meantime, that's the dieback on the Beastmaster. Thompson finds the maximum value kill, and now Bait cannot chase for more.
Yeah, it's still difficult.
This is one of the most underfarmed Beastmasters we've seen at like 20 minutes in, actually. He hasn't had an easy time of it, that's for sure. The smoke. Guess who's going to break that smoke? Thompson. And they start him up. He got the morph off beforehand, though, because they used the Primal to start off. The Bloodride's going to come through as well. Everything on the Thompson. They might be able to get the kill. He's still alive for the moment. Forcing the double lasso to come out. They'll finally bring down Thompson, but the turnaround opportunity is Lycan moves in. Sumel with the double kill already. 5 up. He's already used that roll fun. He's used everything he can. Chrysalis is going to be burnt out and killed off by the werewolf himself as he runs down the 5th member, and Bait will be wiped. All they get is the thing that they hoped for in Morphling, but they lose everything. That is the cost.
But that was extremely fast morph from Morphling. Like, extremely fast reaction timing from Thompson. And that's one of those things that he's not gonna coach you in his master classes or whatever. How to react that fast, how to have those reflexes. Basically, him hitting that morph there saves them the whole team fight, because it takes so much time for Bait to take him down that there is the double lasso, and the soulbind is exactly on who it needs to be. That's on the Pangolier, so his Rolling Thunder isn't doing a lot. And then it's just cleanup time for OG, not only for the team fight but for the bottom lane as well.
You know what the correct shield would be, actually? Instead of, if someone asks him when he's coach, you say that, but it is a lot of damage. You're doing, what, 50 bonus damage per target at that point.
It's pretty good versus all the... Like, I love this build versus PLs and Meepos on Grimstroke, but... Yeah.
He says, okay, Enchantress plus Beastmaster is enough justification. Being the Beastmaster.
Oh god, not another one of these.
Again. Oh no. They're not done either. They're chasing for more. They're going to find the back line. The Rupture. Thompson says everything. I'll tank everything you've got and stand my ground. And then pound you down as Queen of Pain gets screwed up. No way out. The Inkswell procs the additional stun, and that's enough time to bring it to an early grave. And Thompson, yeah, he might go down, but Chrysalis is forced outside of his base, and the rest of OG is moving in. With the grass down, that should allow Mid One to get close enough, and that's a double kill for Saxa. They can turn around and go straight back into Bait's base.
Okay, he does have a buyback. Queen of Pain also has a buyback, so they should try and put up at least another fight. If OG even get there on time, which they should.
They're bringing in top as well. Looks like they just want to have the whole base. What can you find, though? Because Sumail ain't an easy kill.
If they jump in it, no, it's not that.
Well, no, tank the gang, but now Sumail goes immediately, and he'll be ruptured, and it looks like they're going to try and control him up. It's a 1-for-1 trade because Thompson shotguns down the Bambi deer. And the only deer here is an O deer, as it looks like that is all Bait has in the chamber. They need to get out in one piece, but no tail will not be in vain as Thompson chases forward. The lasso comes out, 5 up is going to be found and ran straight through and killed. All right, scrap Roche, we'll just go straight to the base.
If they moved just a little bit to the right, they would scout Lycan before No Tail, and maybe then they can jump him instead. Getting that kill would be so massive for them, but instead they find No Tail, and it's probably the least valuable one. Especially if he casts. Yeah. I mean, he does have a Kaya, but it's still the least valuable hero on the side of OG.
And not only that, you expend everything, and you saw what Mid One done straight away, right? He gets both creep waves because he doesn't matter that he's separate from his team. Bait can't fight right now. They're locked behind these cooldowns.
It was about that rupture as well. You more than that rupture doesn't really affect him that badly. How many times did we see Sumail actually have a problem with that being ruptured?
Liz, they really want that no-tail kill. However, look who's back again. It's literally a repeat of the last fight in a different area. He gets stuck. He's gonna go down. That's a pretty awkward way to actually fall here, and that might be
oh my god.
Bill moves in. You're a goddamn monster. You're a werewolf, in fact. With the bash coming out, Quap is just gone as well. It's a triple kill for the Lycan. The Sumail, he wants another one. Fishman just wants a high five, but this high five has claws. As they'll just drag him in. And Mid One says no. No ultra kill for you. GG comes out. Bait is 2-0 after 2-0 back to back. Are we back to old Bait form? Hopefully not.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we're back to old Bait form. Let's not be too pessimistic about this team just yet. It's hard, definitely.